My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go.
Alright guys, we're back. Third week of Chefing with Ling. And we have something special. We're going to be actually making chicken noodle soup, a Trinidadian twist. So get ready for that. But we also have a special guest here with us today. Jessica, come on in. Bops. Wow, you're making me look a little taller today. So guys, this chicken noodle soup here takes about 3.5 hours. But don't worry, you don't have to stand here and watch us for that long. I've prepared every step. And Jessica can tell me if it makes sense, if it's worth the time, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get started. Let's jump right into it. We're going to start by prepping and seasoning our chicken because that has to rest for about 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Here we go. So here's the chicken. As we season this chicken, we're going to start with some salt. Some pepper. Some garlic powder and onion powder. And a little bit of my special ingredient. We're also going to put a little bit of ground garlic and ground draw. This is green seasoning. This is a Trinidadian thing that we made last episode or 2 episodes ago. And then we're going to put a little bit of ground garlic. So I'm going to ask you to mix that together.
Okay.
So how have you been? Like, tell me a little bit about what you've been up to.
Yeah, I've been really good auditioning, working in celebrity gossip, doing photo shoots. And yourself?
Well, I've been doing this, cooking. So you look a little scared of it, though.
It smells so good.
Yeah.
It actually smells so good.
Wicked. All right, there you go. That's about it. Now we take those gloves off because they've got raw chicken, and you've got a garbage right underneath you.
Perfect.
Now we're gonna take this this chicken here, and we're gonna let this sit for about an hour and a half. All right.
1 hour later.
You're gonna see like the color's gonna change a little bit, right? So now that this is done, we don't have to worry about the chicken anymore. We're actually gonna start to make our mirepoix. That's carrots, onions, and celery. We're gonna cook that down, and with that, we're going to start to really intensify the flavor and use the chicken here as to make the broth. This is what takes the longest. All right, let's start.
It smells so good.
Awesome, thank you. So let's get this out of the way, handle out of the way. We're gonna start by chopping our. It's very sharp, so be careful. We're gonna rough chop this into big pieces, right?
Okay.
Celery, and we're gonna do the same with the carrots. While you're doing that, I'm gonna peel this carrot,
Okay.
and then we're gonna again rough chop it.
Like this?
Yeah, perfect. Wow. Perfect.
Nice.
So, do you do a lot of cooking at home?
I don't.
Okay. So this is gonna be like a really good class then for you, right?
Yeah, well.
Awesome. So we're gonna do the same thing with this, but I'm gonna just take over because this one's a little bit more like dense. So it's a little bit harder to cut up. Right, so now we have that and this. We're gonna do the last one is gonna be the onions. Rough chop again. You don't mind the extra skin on or anything like that because this is all gonna get strained in the end.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's our 3 main ingredients here. And normal mirepoix do have garlic, but we're gonna put garlic as well because I love garlic.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I can't eat without garlic, so we're gonna put just 3 cloves in. Of course, we're live and it's giving me trouble. So what have you been auditioning for? What's the coolest thing? Or you're not allowed to tell me?
Just a lot of commercial work.
Okay.
A couple film stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start here with a little bit of oil. And we're gonna throw in our onions, garlic. We're gonna start with that, and we're gonna while we wait for right. And what we're gonna do at this point, when you put the seasoning in this, we always want to put a little bit of salt.
Okay.
It really intensifies its flavor. Okay, now put in the carrots, and that's it. Dicing up this carrot, that's gonna be for the final product.
Okay.
But before we do that, we're gonna take a quick break. Now, whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is, like, you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? Alright, so right now this simmers and simmering since we were on break.
Yeah.
Can I add a little bit of water? You smell that?
Yeah, it smells so good.
Alright. Anyway, let's let this simmer and we're gonna get right into dicing this carrot. So while we're dicing the carrot, we wanna just like give it a slice this way. And then I'll leave you try it over here,
Okay.
but don't worry, we already have it already done in the back, so it's not really big.
So I can't mess it up.
Oh, also, let's cup your fingers like this. I don't want you to cut your finger here.
Okay.
So you're gonna cup your finger like this, and then use the index of your hand to make sure you don't cut yourself. So you're pressing the blade against. Right?
Okay. That makes sense.
All right. So now that this is like a little bit of simmering going on, we're gonna add the chicken. Okay. Right? Chicken goes in. Now the chicken's in. Get rid of this bowl. Now this is brown, and when it browns, we're gonna add water, submerge it in water,
Okay.
and let this simmer now for, I don't know, a long time. This is the longest process. This is about 3.5 hours. We're gonna let this simmer for. Yeah. This is when you're gonna get all the flavors, all of the the notes of everything that we're cooking. That's what's gonna come from. So we'll put this to the side, and we're gonna start with the ingredients for the actual soup now.
Okay.
While this is simmering. Okay. You hang out over here, and we're gonna start by peeling the ingredients. So we have some different root vegetables here. In Trinidad we call them provisions, but here in Canada they just call them root vegetables. All right, so we're gonna start by peeling them. I really don't need any of these because again we have them all back there. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna just show you how to prepare one of them.
Okay.
So basically you take a peeler and you peel them. Let me move this here so we can show our audience how to do it.
You do all of them like this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Peel all. It's like a potato. They're all family of potatoes. And we're going to dice it the same way as the carrot. We want those small pieces because when you take that first bite of the soup, we want it get all the flavors. We want to get all the flavors of all the root vegetables, the carrots, the pieces of chicken, the corn, all at the same time. That really gives you that wonderful wicked bite that you're like, what the hell's that? Is it worth 3.5 hours? You know, I don't know, but we'll see. You'll tell me later. All right, so cut up the top and bottom. So the way I like to do it, make little rings, right? And then from there, medallions or matchsticks, and then give it a turn and give it the final cut. There you go.
Nice.
Right, that's what Dyson it looks like. Actually, before we switch into the dough, let's do the corn, because the corn also has a little bit of, some people might find it as a challenge, but we're going to show you here how to do it. So the corn, for this soup, we're just going to take off the husk and the stringy husk parts. Every guest so far has been like, oh, I love the lingo you're using, because it's not really professional, it's just whatever, you know. We're cooking here, we're not. Alright, so we're going to take our knife and just cut them into rings. Okay, I'm going to let you try one.
Okay.
But I'm going to be right here with you, so don't
And
worry.
the same way, right?
Yeah. No, this one doesn't matter, because just hold it like that. Yeah. There. There you go, you got it. Alright, she got it. She did it. She did it all by herself that time. Alright. So there you go. Now that is set all of it aside and get ready to make our dumplings.
Oh, okay.
Alright? Because that's a main part of this soup. It's going to really soak in and you're going to love it. Alright, so another commercial break. We'll be right back. Whew, folks. It's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is, like, you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? Alright, we're back. So now that we're done that part of it, we're gonna start with our dumplings now. It's literally one of the most fun parts of this whole recipe. We're gonna first start off with 1 cup of water, 1 cup of flour, and we're gonna add water to it. So what this does is we're gonna make like just basically flour and water and salt. This is gonna be a very like simple dumpling recipe, but it's really great.
Awesome.
All right, let's go. All right, so about 4 cups of flour and about 2 cups of water. All right, now we're just gonna mix this together into a dough. All right, we're gonna make this into medallions. Okay, ready? Just like that. You wanna try?
Sure.
All right. So we're just gonna try to get into a long sausage kind of looking thing. All right, go ahead.
Like exactly how you're doing it?
Yeah, roll it and roll, spread your fingers. Roll, spread your fingers.
Oh shit, I'm gonna mess this up.
No, you don't. We have it already done. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. You can't mess it up. Well, you can, but we're showing you how not to mess it up at home.
Am I doing it right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right. You can even hold one side. And that's it. Done. Alright, so from this point on, you take your knife and don't cut your counter, but slowly make yourself some dumplings.
Nice.
Alright? All done. Then you're gonna take the dumplings and you're gonna boil them for about 4 or 5 minutes on dumplings.
Oh, yum.
Right? Am I just like getting you hungrier and hungrier by the minute? Right,
Pretty much.
exactly. That's the whole idea. So now that we have our dumplings done, we have all of our provisions that we chopped up. We boiled the provisions as well, pre-boiled them. We're gonna just cut up some. It's chicken noodle soup, so I'm gonna hood some Italian people's hats right now because I'm gonna do the unthinkable for them, but for us right now is what we need. Spaghetti that you're never supposed to break, right? We're gonna break it. We're gonna break it into small noodles, right? You go ahead and try. And while you do that, I'm gonna take this soup that has been cooking for 3.5 hours, and we're gonna actually strain out all of the chicken. Actually, I took the chicken off and shredded it before. So right now we're just going to be taking out the celery, the carrots, and the onions, and some of the chicken as well. There you go. Oh, there you go. Improving per second here. Now I'm gonna actually ask you to help me so I don't make a giant mess. Hold that one. Yep. All right. Trust me, I won't kill you. No, but I will spill everywhere. All done. So this is the broth. What we'll do is, all right, all done. So now we're gonna finally put all of this together and make that chicken noodle soup that we've been talking about. First we have to wipe this counter. So you know what that means, guys? Another break. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's 2 things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number 1 is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is like you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? Guys, I really needed to let you know, go follow Jessica here. She's been a wonderful teammate making this soup, and her Instagram is going to be right here at the edited video, but also it's tell them your Instagram. Come on, I'm not doing this whole thing.
My Instagram is Jessica Chin King. Also, for the people watching, you can follow Chef Ling at
Chef Ling Official on YouTube, or Lime with Ling on Instagram. And TikTok, I think. I'm not sure. TikTok, I'm not so good. But anyways, now that we're back here, we're finally finishing up the soup. We put our liquid gold broth into here. We're now going to finish it off by adding all of our provisions, all of our ingredients right back into here. And we'll be done. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Awesome.
It smells so good.
Awesome. This is going to be a recipe coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty? So when you eat the soup, normally it's really good with bread. So I made like a brioche bread here. Voila! Voila! So I'm just gonna cut some of the bread out here. Wow, check this out.
Beautiful.
Alright? I gotta do it so you don't get too much crust. It's for soups, I feel like you want kind of the inside. Okay. Wow. Put that back over here. And cut this. And we're gonna try the soup with the bread. Cheers again.
Cheers again.
Oh, with the bread, the soup, whatever you
I
want.
don't know.
Go ahead.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about,
Mmm.
right? I'm gonna soak up that liquid gold with the bread. Holy crap, that's hot. My God. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. All right. We're all done. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. I'm gonna make some of this bread. If you want to learn how to make that, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. Thank you very much. Go follow Jessica. I'll see you guys next time on Chefing with Ling.